Welcome to Houston, Texas. It's a Thanksgiving Day special as we get set for a Southwest Division matchup between the Houston Rockets and the Memphis Grizzlies. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Rockets?
Mike Conley, without question, is the most important player the Memphis Grizzlies have. Most of the notoriety goes to Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol, and rightfully so, terrific players. But Conley is the engine that drives the Grizzlies. Offensively, when he's aggressive, turning the corner, pushing the ball, and making the three, then they can overcome some inherent weaknesses in their roster.
Blows past his man. Conley, nice finish around the rim.
That's just a nice layup right there.
The Grizzlies coming off a tough loss in their previous game against San Antonio. Jeff, their perimeter defense at times was non-existent. They gave up way too many threes.
You know, defense is about doing multiple things. You can't say, hey, we protected the rim and then not close out to the three-point line. You got to do both. You got to get back, protect the basket area, and then close out to the three-point line. They didn't do that. They gave up way too many three-pointers, and because of that, they had no opportunity to win the game.
Beverly bringing it up. James Harden has become elite, one of the premier scorers in the NBA. You had it pegged years ago. You thought this guy had a chance to be special, Jeff, and he is.
He really is. And the ability to get to the free throw line, the ability to make every pass out of pick and rolls that the great point guards can make, and the three-point shooting ability. James Harden, unbelievable two guard, the best two guard in the NBA.
Howard. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. Harden shoots for three. Gasol the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. To Randolph. He's averaging 15 points per game this season. Closely guarded, he fires. Converts on the inside.
When you play that good at defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
Beverly fires away. The Rockets with control on the rebound. Nice touch at the basket.
The concentration to be able to shoot through the contested hand, that's a big-time shot.
Conley in possession. Jeff, we have a league full of terrific point guards. Sometimes Mike Conley doesn't get the credit he deserves.
He would be an all-star point guard in the Eastern Conference, Mike. You can make the case Conley is the Grizzlies MVP because he sets a tone offensively with unselfishness and defense with intensity.
And a foul. And Trevor Ariza will go to the line. He's shooting 78% from the line this season.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
Jeff, remember when James Harden was this great six-man with OKC? Now he's one of the premier players in the league. Did you see this coming?
Well, Mike, you know, when we were doing the finals, or when they played against Miami, he was one of my favorite players. But it would be reckless for me to think that he could go from being such a great six-man to clearly one of the top 5 players in this league. He has made a huge jump. This guy is one of the very, very best to play this game.
Conley on the drive, has to put it up. Shot clock winding down on the reverse. Puts it back up and in on the follow from Marc Gasol. Last couple of years, Jeff, Gasol has made himself into one of the premier centers in the NBA.
Think about it. 2013 Defensive Player of the Year. We know about his passing ability from the high post. He can make that 17-footer. And then if you put a smaller guy on him, and you try to put the bigger guy on Zach Randolph, he'll absolutely punish the smaller defender in the low post with his overwhelming strength.
Conley shoots it for two. Can't get it to go.
Tremendous job making it difficult to get the ball to the basket.
Terrific ball movement. Harden against Gasol. Three-point attempt. And James Harden with the play from way downtown. He scored 3 3-pointers in their previous game against the Golden State Warriors. To Gasol. Nice ball movement. Oh, nice looking drop step there. Adjusts. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And Zach Randolph will go to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Boy, there were a lot of people that were trying to sign Marc Gasol this past offseason. But obviously, Jeff, nobody had a shot. He was going back to Memphis.
Absolutely. Big Spain made it clear to every other team and to the Memphis Grizzlies that he would be back with them. It's home for him. He came there when his older brother Pau played there. He went to high school there. I think he's going to play his whole career in the NBA with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Nice adjustment, and Memphis is called for their second team foul. And Dwight Howard will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line.
Oh, that was great body control. To be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot, just didn't get it to drop.
First free throw, perfect. Marc Gasol, Jeff, is one of a number of centers who really pass the ball very well. He's just like his brother.
Yeah. Whatever they were taught back in Spain on passing ability should be passed along to all of our American-born players, because these two guys have great vision and pass the ball as well out of the low post as they do out of the high post. And Marc Gasol takes a backseat to no one when it comes to the great passing big men that we have in our game.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Comes off the screen to the basket. It's good. A 2-pointer. The Grizzlies down by 4.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Terry against Conley. Howard's trying for position in the paint. Right there, and it won't fall.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
At the rim, and a nice finish at the basket. Jeff, Conley's never on the list of the top point guards in the league. He really is a terrific two-way player.
He is, Mike. To be known at the best position in basketball as a starting point guard on a playoff team, you've got to be a special player. Mike Conley is. I always refer back to his level of incremental improvement from his first season until now. It's been slow and steady, but this guy changes games at both ends of the floor.
To Ariza. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Excellent position for the rebound by Gasol.
You can learn a lot about a team's discipline and their structure by watching how they incorporate the 2-for-1 situation into their game plan.
Whistle blows. It's going to be a quick timeout here, 20 seconds. Jeff, what's going through the coach's head right now?
Hey, sometimes you just don't want to see your team for more than 20 seconds, and they don't want to see you. Let's be honest. You give them a quick point, and you want to go back to the bench because you're so tired of seeing the same guys night after night, day after day, and they're sick of you too.
I really disagree with the timeout management by this coaching staff. They allowed their lead to totally evaporate, and now they're behind, and now they call the timeout. They should have done that when they were ahead.
Final seconds. So the first quarter comes to an end. Houston's down by 2. We'll be right back with more. Second quarter is set to begin. This one a close one. This is exactly what we expected, 2 evenly matched teams.
This has just been a well-played first quarter. I just really like what I'm seeing by both teams.
Moving the ball around beautifully. He puts it up, hits the shot. 4-point lead for Memphis.
The assist from number 9, Tony Allen.
Jeff, we know James Harden is a great scorer, but he's a terrific playmaker too.
Well, he is really their point guard. He's the de facto point guard. The ball is always in his hands. They run high pick and rolls for him, or he isolates at the top. And the way they use the three-point line, if you commit to him with a second defender as he puts the ball on the floor to the basket, he is going to find that spot-up shooter. And he passes it on time and on target.
Stevenson against Beverly. To Allen. He's got 2 assists in this contest. Beats him off the dribble. Goes to the reverse. Knocks it down. That's a 2-pointer. Memphis is shooting 66% from the field.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Can't hit from beyond the arc. James Harden's 3 for 5 from 3-point territory. You know, Randolph has always been a good player with the Portland Trail Blazers, with the Knicks, with the Clippers, but he really became a star 2 times for the All-Star team with the Grizzlies.
He found a home there. He found a fan base that appreciated his style. That grit and grind style that has typified Zach Randolph's individual game has fit perfectly into the Memphis Grizzlies culture.
To Randolph. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Unable to flip it in.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
Blocked by Allen, and a foul is called. And Patrick Beverly will go to the line.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1 for the Rockets. Patrick Beverly.
Jeff, Rocket fans want to know, could this be their year? When you have Dwight Howard and James Harden, anything is possible.
It is. Listen, they are a dynamic offensive team. They are hard to guard. Their improvement and their chance to win a championship will be tied directly to their defensive improvement.
Substitutions, Memphis. Into the game for the Rockets. Number 1, Trevor Ariza.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Memphis is leading Houston by a score of 23-21. Conley for 2. Conley's jump shot won't go.
Hey, that shot right there is exactly the type of shot you have to force if you're the defensive team trying to work your way back into the game.
Harden. Harden from beyond the arc. Off the mark from downtown. James Harden's 3 for 6 from long range. Conley. Beasley the rebound. Harden all by himself for 3. And James Harden with the bucket from downtown.
And that one there, Mike, has got James Harden excited. He's doing his stir-the-pot celebration.
To Randolph. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Randolph for 2, shoots away. Flips it up, won't go.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
Harden on the drive. The pass picked off. There's the step back. Nice adjustment. Jumper won't go.
Could we pass the ball more than once, please, before we shoot? Is that too much to ask?
Memphis is leading Houston by a score of 25-24.
The assist from number 13, James Harden.
To the rim. That's a 2. Michael Conley's 4 for 7 from the field.
And basketball's a game of runs. And this game has been no exception. It's been back and forth, and it's giving the fans the kind of up and down, back and forth action that keeps them interested.
Gets it to go, and it's a 1-point lead for the Rockets. Conley moves into the front court. Gasol's looking to operate from down low. Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. Randolph fires away for 2. Randolph's shot misses the mark.
That's not your game. You are not a shooter at that range. You've got to give the ball up and get it to someone who's more offensively capable than you are.
Oh, killer crossover. He tries to step back. Conley's shot off target. To the rim. Ref blows his whistle. Foul called against the Grizzlies. Their second team foul. And Patrick Beverly will go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
In the last 2 minutes.
Off the mark on the first free throw.
Entering the game for Houston, number 20, Donatas Motiejunas. Subbing in for Memphis, number 9, Tony Allen.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting the second. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. To Gasol. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. The Grizzlies with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
To Harden. Terrific ball movement. Howard unable to flip it home.
Closing out defensively is the most important aspect of team defense. Great contest.
Gasol for 2, puts it in. And Marc Gasol with 6 points.
The assist from number 11, Mike Conley.
To Harden. Nice fake. It's good. That'll be a 2-pointer.
4-2.
Conley against Beverly. It's a loose ball, and there's a steal. It'll count if it goes. And that'll do it for the first half. Houston's up by 2. In just a moment, you'll get your halftime report with Jalen Rose.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rockets certainly didn't lean on their offense for the halftime lead. I'm sure they'd like to build on their... Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Welcome back to the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas for the second half. This is Mike Breen, and along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. Houston's got a slim lead as the third quarter gets underway. But, Jeff, this one's anyone's game right now.
It is very closely and hotly contested. I like how both teams are playing. They've just got to try to get a little bit more separation with some sound quality possession.
The perfect dish. Lets it go. It's good. The Grizzlies down by 2.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Harden against Allen. Ariza for 2. Lets it go. The Rockets with the offensive rebound for a new 24. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Randolph. That'll be his first. Houston's shooting 87% from the line in tonight's game.
Oh, that was great body control to be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
Able to convert on both free throws. Conley against Beverly. Nice ball movement. Conley fires with 3 on the clock. Jump shot for 2, won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
And we have a foul called against Barnes. And Dwight Howard will get to shoot at the free throw line. He's 4 for 4 from the line.
For Houston, Dwight Howard shooting 2.
Nope. First free throw won't go. Good rebound by Randolph. Fires a nice cross-court pass. Randolph for 2. Puts it up. Gets it to go. And Zach Randolph with 8 points.
You know, Randolph has always been a good player with the Portland Trailblazers, with the Knicks, with the Clippers, but he really became a star 2 times to the All-Star team with the Grizzlies.
He found a home there. He found a fan base that appreciated his style. That grit and grind style that has typified Zach Randolph's individual game has fit perfectly into the Memphis Grizzlies culture.
Dwight Howard to the line shooting 2.
And he hits the first free throw. Gasol the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. To Randolph in the paint. Howard the rebound. Beverly walks it across. Beautifully. Finds his space and takes the wide open 3. Not able to hit from beyond the line.
I'm disappointed. This type of defense is not championship caliber winning defense in the second half of a close game.
Misses from the perimeter. Sends it to the corner for 3. The wide open shot. To Allen. He's got 2 assists in this contest. Sends it into the post. Randolph knocks down the shot. The Grizzlies down by 1.
The assist from Number 9, Tony Allen.
To Harden. Harden from three-point territory. Bang! James Harden with 23 points.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at that balance, arc, and follow.
Conley on the drive. Swats that one away.
That kind of play, Mike, makes a statement.
Dave Yeager switching a few players here. To Ariza. Quick release for three. Good boxing out by Gasol. Harder against Ariza. Barnes, Myers. The Grizzlies with the offensive rebound for another possession. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Create some space with that step back. Harder the rebound. Harder against Ariza. Oh, sloppy with the ball there. To Beverly. Adjusting in the air. The two-pointer won't go.
Hey, give it up, and then you'll get it back for a better quality attempt later in the possession. You've got to play team offense.
To Barnes. Barnes fires for three. And Matt Barnes with a nice look from downtown. He's got 6 points in this game.
This has turned out to be one of the better games of the season, Mike. They're really getting after each other on both sides of the floor.
2 points.
To Gasol. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. Goes to the goal. Off target.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
Howard's looking for position in the paint. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Patrick Beverly with his 4th assist of the night. Whistle blows. Timeout called here as we wind down the third quarter.
Attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Looking to curl in for two. Howard the rebound. To Terry.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Great pass. The fake and the shot. Howard's unable to hit.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. The two defenders converge. Stevenson the jumper. Three-pointer. Won't go. To Terry. And now he moves around the defender. Inside to the basket. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. And Jason Terry will go to the line.
Team foul number 4. Memphis Grizzlies are in the penalty.
First free throw, good. And and gets both points from the line. Third quarter in the books. Houston's up by 5. No one been able to pull away. This fourth quarter is going to be a fun one. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, I just can't wait for it. The first 3 quarters have been outstanding basketball. And now we come down to where you make your money. The money players step forward right now, Mike. We'll see which ones are up to the challenge.
And he's fouled. And he'll head to the line for the first time tonight.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled, just to get the ball up and to the rim, was a great achievement.
And he connects on the first free throw. Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Stevenson coming across. Randolph puts it in. 4-point game.
The assist from number 1, Lance Stevenson.
Harden against Stevenson. To Ariza. The catch and fire away from downtown. And Trevor Ariza with a pretty shot from 3. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
They've played well the entire night at the offensive end of the floor. They've moved the ball well, and they continue to generate quality shots.
Terrific ball movement. Randolph nails it. Memphis is shooting 44% from the field tonight.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
His jump shot won't go.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
Nice ball movement. To the basket, puts it in, a 2-pointer. The Grizzlies down by 5.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Terry against Allen. To Harden. He's got 2 assists. Nails it from downtown.
Man, he got that one off quick.
The assist from number 31, Jason
Stevenson against Harden. To Allen. He's got 3 assists in the matchup. Knocks it down, a 2-pointer. And Zach Randolph with 8 points here in the fourth. And we'll have a timeout. The Rockets up by 6.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Number 2, Patrick Beverly.
Ariza moving the ball around beautifully. And he flips it up and in.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
Allen. Gasol's looking to do damage in the paint. To Conley. Curling in. Gets inside. Good finish inside.
Listen, Mike, they didn't have a lot of assists in the last game, and sometimes we can say, well, they didn't pass the ball. Sometimes you have to make shots. You could be passing the ball well, and you miss the shot. Well, today they're passing the ball well, and they're making. That's why their assists are way up.
4-2. The assist from number 13, James Harden.
Conley against Beverly. To Randolph. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. For 2. Randolph shot won't go.
And I'm pretty sure his coach didn't give him the green light for that type of shot.
Randolph the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season.
Fires away for 2. Oh, huge offensive rebound. Quick rebound by Harden. Harden's pass almost a costly turnover. Out of bounds. Dwight Howard's return here for the Rockets.
Number 12, Dwight Howard.
Dangerous pass, almost a steal. Harden against Allen. Double team closing in. Puts it up for 2. Off the mark. Conley against Beverly. Strong to the goal. Oh, he knocks it down.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. Great. It was just a better shot.
To Harden. He's made 6 3-pointers in this contest. Shot from way outside, no good. Conley against Beverly. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Barnes. Allen on the drive. Sets up to Jay nicely with the step back. Beasley to rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. To Beasley. Oh, and he throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Number 2, Patrick Beverly.
Conley against Beverly. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Conley shot from downtown won't go.
You keep running the pick and roll time and time again, forcing their defense to react. If you continue to generate high-quality shots, you're going to win the game.
Harden against Barnes. Fires for 3. Puts it in. Pretty play from James Harden.
3-ball, corner pocket.
Winding down the 4th quarter. There's a timeout.
We're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and the halftime presentation in his honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Conley against Beverly.
The Memphis Grizzlies. Number 1, Lance Stevenson.
To Stevenson. Kicks it out to the corner. Conley on the drive. He puts it in. To Howard. Moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. To Howard. Dwight Howard with 9 points and 9 rebounds. Lets it fly. Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures.
Late in the shot clock, this is what you're left with sometimes. The wrong guy shooting the wrong shot at the wrong time.
Gasol gets it off. That's good. A 2-pointer.
The assist from number 11.
So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
Defensive foul to number 1, Lance Stevenson. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
And there's the foul. They had to stop that clock.
Memphis foul to number 1, Stevenson. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Knocks down the first one. And he makes them both. That's it. Time runs out. The final score is 65-56. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
Welcome to Orlando, Florida. It's a Thanksgiving Day special here on ESPN as we get set for the Bulls looking to take this one on the road against the Orlando Magic. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Magic?
Butler is an absolutely tremendous two-way basketball player. He came in as a defender, but now people think of him all-star scorer. But his roots are in defense, and he has to make sure that every night he goes out, he is a lockdown defender.
Serge Ibaka. 2 points.
Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player, and like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
Number 13, Jared Grant.
Ibaka's looking to set up in the paint. Has to put it up. The shot clock running down. Gets that one to drop. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Charlotte Hornets. Curls in, and the bucket.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Vucevic, without question, one of the best young rebounders in the game. Jeffy's not flashy. He's just effective.
Well, think about it, Mike. He got the most rebounds in one game in Orlando Magic history, 29. That means it's more than Dwight Howard got in any one game or Shaquille O'Neal got in any one game. What a terrific accomplishment by Vucevic.
Oops, missed the first one. Oh, he misses them both. Beats his man. Grant fires while off balance. Grant shot misses the two. To the rim. Unable to bring it home.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look, He just missed it.
The Bulls a perfect example is you're going to have your ups and downs night in and night out offensively. But if you play defense with that type of commitment, with that type of passion, you're in every game.
Absolutely. The misnomer is that defense wins championships, but when you're going through and absorbing the injuries the Bulls have had the last couple of years, you have to try to stay in games by playing tough as nails defense, and that's exactly the formula the Bulls used to play with great success.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Chicago's leading Orlando by a score of 7-4. Vucevic, nice finish around the rim. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Charlotte Hornets.
Number 7, Serge Ibaka.
To the basket. An easy layup, but it won't go.
Don't worry, just work. Keep doing what you're doing, get the ball at the basket, and then finish stronger.
Ibaka's trying to get down low. Shot clock says 1, puts it up from downtown. 3.5 gone by in the first. Orlando's down by 1. Gibson, and here's the double. Gibson fires away, puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. 3-point lead for the Bulls.
Number 21, Jimmy Butler.
For the layup, and Nikola Vucevic with a nice shot for 2.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Serge Ibaka.
Moves around the defender, adjusts the shot. Oh, can't get it to drop.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Vucevic for 2, won't go. Lopez is trying for position in the paint. Puts it up. Vucevic the rebound.
Two minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Ibaka for 2, shoots away, converts on the inside. And a timeout called here late in the opening period.
Substitutions, Orlando.
Hornets looking to operate from down low. Puts it up from 3-point land. Dunleavy's shot from behind the arc won't go. Jennings against Grant. the basket, flips it up. It's good. A two-pointer.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Number 55, Brandon
Grant
Jennings.
set to bring it up. Grant against Jennings. Gets to the rim. The Bulls with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Nice touch at the basket. He's averaging 15 points per game this season. Lets it go for two. The Magic with control on the rebound. Can't get it to go down.
Another good offensive possession. Unfortunately, missed the shot.
Mirotic fires away for two. Jaren Grant with a perfect pass.
The assist from number 13, Jaren Grant.
At the buzzer. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. The Magic down by one. We'll be right back with more Thanksgiving Day basketball. So first quarter complete, about to begin quarter number two. A little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, you're right, Mike. You know, sometimes you don't get a real good grasp on how the game's going to go, but it was well played by both teams. Close, competitive game.
Unable to flip it in. Lets it go, and a nice finish.
You want excitement? You want to see a game go back and forth where the lead changes often in a game. You have that here tonight. This is one fascinating game.
McDermott against Gordon. With 3 seconds on the clock, misses for two.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
And Brandon Jennings with the bucket.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Mirotic for two, able to knock it down. He's 2 for 3 from the field.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Puts it up. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul, called against Mirotic. And Brandon Jennings will go to the line. He's shooting 38% for the season.
For the Magic, Brandon Jennings to the line.
First free throw, perfect.
Substitutions, Chicago. Into the game for the Magic, number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. Grant bringing it up here, intercepted. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. And Aaron Gordon with a nice look sinks it.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Gets the wide open look for three. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backboard. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
There are some nights, Jeff, where Brandon Jennings is one of the more dynamic players. He can throw up big numbers, both scoring and assist-wise, but like many players, the key is gaining that consistency.
It is. It's the way you get known in this league. You can't be a sometimes player. You got to be an every night competitor. So Jennings has that responsibility that all point guards have. Push the ball in transition, get others involved, and then defensively set the proper tone.
Slams it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Fires again. Unable to flip it in. Tries to adjust the shot. No doubt about it. Whistle blows, a foul called against the Bulls. Second team foul. And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws.
For the Orlando Magic, Andrew Nicholson.
And he hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Grant against Gordon. Inside. Knocks it down for 2. And Taj Gibson with 8 points.
This is the type of action we've grown accustomed to in the NBA. This back and forth where the lead change often throughout the game. This is exactly the type of exhilarating basketball that I would pay to see.
Shoots the 3. That's good.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
The 2 defenders swarm. At the rim. Good work to draw the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That's good, sound, solid basketball right there. You go strong to the basket, you get fouled, and now you have a great free throw shooter shooting free throws.
Entering the game for Orlando, number 4, Alfred Payton.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. 4 minutes gone by in the second, and this game is tied. He curls to the rim and drops it in.
4-2.
Gibson for 2, lets it go. That's good. And Taj Gibson with 8 points here in the second.
42, Robin Lopez.
Vucevic for 2, puts it out, able to put it in. 2-point lead for the Magic.
The assist from number 13.
Grant into the front court. He's left open. Vucevic the rebound.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
To the rim, and Nikola Vucevic with a 2-pointer.
4-2. The assist from number 44, Andrew Nicholson.
Oh, the rim-rocking slam from Jimmy Butler.
And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
Fires with the off-balance shot. 2-pointer won't go.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
Timeout called here late in the first half. Time for some lineup changes now from both clubs.
Number 7, Serge Ibaka. Into the game for Chicago.
This time he's all alone. Slams it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Jennings on the drive. What a rejection. In the paint. And Brandon Jennings with a nice play. Chicago's leading Orlando by a score of 32-31. Dunleavy's looking for position in the paint. From the corner, a three-pointer. Looks to put it back up again. Jennings the rebound. And he just fires it up in the final seconds. That's it for the first half. The Magic down by 1. We'll be right back with more Thanksgiving Day basketball here on ESPN after this timeout.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Bulls have the halftime lead and didn't really do it with their offense. Of course, the most important lead is the one at the end of the game with the final buzzer. Their offense will probably need to improve to make that a possibility. The Magic aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Points in the paint.
These teams decided to get physical with each other in the first half, putting an emphasis on close-range scoring. You may have heard me say it before, you need a soft touch to finish in the paint.
Player of the half.
Gibson has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike and Jeff.
Welcome back to the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, for the second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Orlando's right there at halftime. Another close game, but certain things have to change in this second half for them to get the win.
Well, sometimes you've got to have a team that can win in many different ways. And right now, the way to win this game is to do it defensively, getting multiple stops in a row.
2 points. The assist from number 4, Elfrid Payton.
Dunleavy fires off the mark.
Chicago's just not set the right tone defensively. They're getting absolutely obliterated on that end of the floor.
Goes to the goal, and the rebound taken by Butler. He's averaging 5 rebounds per game this season. Oh, nice fadeaway. Knocks it down. 1-point lead for Chicago.
What a great back and forth game we've been watching here today, Mike. It's getting hard to keep count of all the lead changes.
Lots of room there. That's a three.
Oh, beautiful footwork right there to stay in bounds, rise up, and knock in the 3 ball.
There's the perfect pick. Butler on the drive. Nails it. That's a 2-pointer. Chicago's shooting 50% from the field. Ibaka fires away. Hits for 2. And it's a 2-point lead for Orlando.
The assist from number 4, Elfrid Payton.
Grant jump shot. It's good. Jaren Grant with 8 points. Here's the pick. Gets past the defender to the rim. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Dunleavy. Orlando's 2 for 6 from the free throw line.
Team foul number 1 for the Orlando Magic. Elfrid Payton to the line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. And another missed shot from the free throw line. Boy, is he struggling. To the basket. The whistle and a foul called against Hazonia. And with the foul call, he'll get to the free throw line for the first time in the game. First free throw, good. Able to convert on both free throws. Ibaka's shot thrown right back at him. Whistle sounds out of bounds. Hazonia from downtown with 2 remaining on the clock.
For 3. The assist from number 4, Elfrid Payton.
Lopez is looking to do damage in the paint. Pivots toward the rim with the drop step. That's good for 2. And it's a 1-point lead for Chicago.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
For the layup, it's good, and the foul. Block called against Grant. And Serge Ibaka will go to the line for the first time tonight as he looks to complete the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Dunleavy into the front court. From beyond the arc. And Serge Ibaka with his 5th rebound. The screen is set. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Knocks it down. He's averaging 15 points per game this season.
Orlando is showing so much confidence with the three-point shot. It's a big reason for their lead.
And he curls in. It's good. A 2-pointer. Chicago's shooting 52% from the field.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Hezonja for 2. It's good.
For 2. The assist from number 4, Elfrid Payton. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Lopez is looking to set up in the paint. There's the double team. Just on the way to the rim. The Bulls with the offensive rebound for a new 24. As we wind down the third quarter, we've got a timeout. For 2, shoots away, nails it.
2 points. The assist from number 55, Brandon Jennings.
Lopez is trying to get down low. Puts it up for 2. Jump shot won't go.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
They double him. Knocks it down. Beats the double team for 2.
That was the absolute definition of a forced shot. But it's hard not to smile when you see it go in. That was a gamble that somehow paid off.
Oh, he knocks it down.
2 points. The assist from number 55.
4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gets it up for 2. Gordon, the rebound. Final seconds of the quarter, and he'll give it a try. 3 quarters complete. The Magic up by 4. Stay with us as we dig in for more Thanksgiving Day basketball after the break. As we get set to start the fourth quarter, both offenses in this very close game have put on clinics.
Oh, this has just been an offensive juggernaut at both ends of the floor. The efficiency, the execution has been something to just marvel at.
Referee says no, but the ref says foul. Called against McDermott. And Aaron Gordon will go to the line and shoot for the first time tonight.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Misses the first. Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Mirotic fires away for two. Jumper off the mark that time. Gets it to go. 3-point game.
Some might question that shot right there. I like that shot. You have a great player who's a great shooter. I like the creativity. He just missed it.
To the basket, Flick puts it in, plus the foul.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
And that completes the three-point play. Trying to work it down low. Sets up the defender with the up and under. Hits the shot. Nikola Mirotic with 6 points.
Great use of the fake for the up and under. Nice footwork, too.
Has to adjust. Nicely done. McDermott the rebound. Takes the three. Misses from downtown. Attacks the basket. He's fouled. And he'll get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
Team foul number 3 for Orlando. Number 20.
He connects on the first free throw.
Substitutions, Chicago.
So he hits the first and misses the second. Puts it up. Nails it. 3-point game. Looking to curl in to the rim. There's the whistle. Orlando's shooting 35% from the line here tonight.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Entering the game for the Magic, number 7, Serge Ibaka.
Knocks down the second after he misses the first. Lopez draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Gordon. Picks up his first personal. And Robin Lopez will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
That was a tough situation right there. Do you let him shoot the easy basket, or do you foul a good free throw shooter late in the game? I think they made a good play, and even though he's a good free throw shooter, make him earn it at the line.
Subbing in for the Chicago Bulls, number 22, Taj Gibson.
And gets both points from the line. On the drive. Oh, nice move. 2 points.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
McDermott against Gordon. Fires away. Misfires. A good look for two. Gordon's shot no good. Gets to the rim. Whistle blows. It's a foul. Serge Ibaka picks up his second. Chicago's 8 for 8 from the line here tonight.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
Substitutions, Orlando.
And he makes them both. 3.5 gone by in the fourth. Orlando's up by 2. Nice move into the paint. Oh, a ferocious dunk.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Lopez against Vucevic. From three-point land. Misses from beyond the arc.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock. Very low percentage.
The assist from number 55, Brandon Jennings.
Lets it go. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. And Doug McDermott will go to the line with under 2.5 to go here on the floor.
Want to get easy baskets, but value, if it's one of your best free throw shooters, that's still good percentage basketball play. Get your better free throw shooters to the down the stretch.
Stepping in for Orlando, number 10, Evan Fournier. And number 13.
Two at the line. Ibaka against Gibson. Gets a good look. Won't go.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
For 2. Second Second chance opportunity on the offensive rebound. It's good. 2-point game. Fires away for two. He puts it in.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Puts it up for two. McDermott's first shot of the night won't go.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot than a bad player taking a good shot.
From beyond the arc. Grant, oh, he steps out of bounds. Mario Hezonja back in off the bench here in the fourth.
Number 23, Mario Hezonja.
Nice move inside. Grant against Jennings. And he draws the foul. Gibson will go to the line for the first time tonight.
Team foul number 4, Orlando Magic are in the penalty.
Knocks down the first one. For two at the free throw line. They're now down by just 3. Ref calls a foul. No choice there. They had to stop the clock.
When you're up 3 with around 30 seconds to go, you need to make at least one of these 2 free throws to make it a 2-possession game.
Goes 1 for 2. They now lead by 4. And Fred Hoiberg calls time as this one's coming to an end.
The question here, when you have a 2-possession deficit, is do you need a 3? Well, what you need is either a quick 2 or get to the free throw line, and then if the 3-point shot opens up, yes, you're ready to take it.
No one even close. Oh, clutch shot.
Hey, that is great offensive execution. Keep moving the ball, search out the open man. They got the open shot, and they knocked it in.
There's a foul. It's called against the Bulls. Again, they're in the penalty, so free throws for the Magic.
Up 2 with about a half a minute left in the game. It's absolutely critical you make both of these free throws and make it a 2-possession game.
On the mark with the second free throw, puts them up 3. And a timeout taken here in the final stages of this game.
Hey, you're down the stretch of a close game. You come out of a timeout. You don't need a 3 right here. Yeah, if a 3-point shot opens up, great. But if not, what you want to do is create the quickest score you can by attacking the basket.
lets it fly. There's the whistle. They had to stop the clock, so they give the foul.
There's really no pressure here. When you're up 3 shooting 2 free throws with very little time remaining, all you have to do is make 1 to make it a 2-possession game.
Off the mark on the first free throw. They have blown a chance to put this one away. They still lead by 3. Time running down here in the fourth, so we'll get a timeout. Goes for the tie. And this ball game is over. The final score is 68-65. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic emerged victorious after a tight finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
It's really good, though.
Welcome to Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a Thanksgiving Day special as we get set for the Cleveland Cavaliers, looking for the win tonight at home against the Toronto Raptors. As this one gets underway, Jeff, who might they need to be careful with against Toronto tonight?
What a great story DeMarre Carroll has to home in Atlanta and played so well, and now is taking his talents elsewhere. And he's taking a bulldog mentality with him, the ability to defend, and he's improved dramatically since he first came in the NBA on the offensive end.
Irving against Lowry. The Cavaliers coming off an impressive in the game against Golden State. Jeff, their shooting from long range was outstanding and the most obvious reason for their victory.
Say it with me, Mike. Come on. It's a make league. You know it. They did it. They made it from the league. And when you have the three-pointer going, I don't care who you are, you're tough to beat. This guy has gone on an absolute fitness kick to drop weight, to make him more agile, hostile, and mobile. Look, he is a premier rebounder, particularly rebounder. He knows where the ball is coming. He uses his body well. But then you combine that with his three-point shooting ability. How many times do you see a great three-point shooter, a guy who's won the three-point shooting contest?
Puts it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Adjusting on the shot, and a foul. Kyle Lowry picks up his first of the night, and Kevin Love will go to the line and shoot free throws. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw, perfect.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his flops, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
Valanciunas is trying for position in the paint. Puts it up. Misses.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Irving against Lowry. Inside. Count it. Plus the foul. And he'll head to the line with a chance to complete a three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
Thompson to the line, shooting 1.
Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Irving brings it across. At the rim, and Kevin Love with a nice shot for 2.
That's just a nice layup right there.
The assist from number 2.
Patterson's looking to operate from down low. Here's the screen. Oh, quick move, gets inside. To the rim. No good on the layup attempt.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. You saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
To the rim. There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And J.R. Smith will go to the line. He's shooting 63% on the season.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best time at the outlet pass.
Lowry from downtown, and Kyle Lowry with the jump shot. Knocks it down for 3. He scored 6 3-pointers in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Irving for 2. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for another possession.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
And he hits the first free throw.
James, 4-time MVP, just one of 5 players to have won the award that many times. You look at the names he's with: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. He truly is one of the greats of all time.
Well, there's no questioning that, Mike. I don't care what your top 10 list, or even if you narrowed it down to quote the Mount Rushmore of best players in NBA history, he's going to be under consideration. He can be, and maybe already is, the best small forward to ever play this game.
Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 15-8. James draws the double team. Irving jump shot. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Hey, you kid, look at that three-point shot. The rim, the bounce, the arc, the follow-through. That's a thing of beauty.
Lowry for 2, lets it go. James the rebound. Irving bringing it up. Irving for 3 with another shot. Valanciunas the rebound.
One of the strengths of Lowry, Jeff, is a word that Clyde Frazier likes to use, the great Hall of Famer: pugnacious. He has that attitude on the court.
That's a nice word by Clyde, and it's very descriptive of Kyle Lowry's whole approach to the game. He's not afraid of confrontation. He goes right to the rim, takes on and absorbs a great amount of contact, and then at the other end, he's not afraid to put his body in the fray for loose balls, for rebounds, taking charges. I really love his demeanor on the floor.
And a foul is called. And DeMar DeRozan will go to the line and shoot 2.
It's hard to score in this league, but you have a better chance if you're a great free throw shooter to do it at the free throw line. This is good basketball right here. Be aggressive, take the contact, and get to the free throw line.
Jeff, you always talk about leadership in an organization. General Manager Masai Ujiri, head coach Dwayne Casey, they really have done a good job gaining some stability for this organization.
And it was so important. They were languishing for so long. To build and solidify a roster that can win, they've done that. They've got cornerstone-type players in DeMar DeRozan. They've really, really re-energized their fan base. I just love what the Toronto Raptors are doing in the country up north.
Love for 2. What's going on? Jeff, they won't call timeout. They need it.
This Mike, you don't take control of a game and use your timeouts properly, your general manager is sitting up there and is going to evaluate whether you have it in you to lead a team to win a championship.
Fires away for 2. The Raptors with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. LeBron James picks up his first foul of the night.
Ross known as a slam dunk champion earlier in his career, but this guy is starting to become more of a basketball player.
He is. He's a high flyer, but he's using it at the right times to attack the rim. His three-point shot has improved. Listen, you don't want to be known as a dunker or just as a dunker in this league. When you're young, yeah, you love that, those Sports Center top 10 plays, being on that. But what you really want to do is earn the respect of your peers in the league, and you do that by honing your entire game.
In the paint, draws the foul. It's called against DeRozan, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For the Cavaliers, Timofey Mozgov to the line for 2.
First free throw, good. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 22-12. Love against Scola. Goes to the goal, and he's fouled. Luis Scola picks up his first personal of the night. And Kevin Love will get to the free throw line to shoot. He's 6 for 6 from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And Kevin Love with 14 points. It'll count if it goes. First quarter complete. Cleveland's up by 12. We'll be right back with more Thanksgiving Day basketball here on ESPN after this short break. Now let's see how they adjust.
Well, they're going to have to adjust because you have to expect a team to make a run right back at you. You've got to be ready for it. You've got to be prepared for it. And then you've got to adapt to it.
Knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. Cleveland shooting 66% from the field.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Jeff Smith won the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy John Starks in '97.
It's good, and one. And it's on to the free throw line. One shot to complete the three-point play.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
To the line, shooting one.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. And a timeout is called.
Turn to page 15. Today's game program. Latest review question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Screen set nicely. To the rim. Misses the layup.
Toronto's not having the kind of offensive consistency you need to win in this league. They just can't seem to get into a rhythm.
Yep, he hit a foul called against Thompson. And it's on to the line for a couple of free throws.
For the Cavaliers, Matthew Dellavedova. To the line, shooting two.
Knocks down the first one.
Subbing in for Toronto.
Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
Fires from three-point range and misses his first shot tonight. To the rim. Nice adjustment. No doubt about it. He hit him. It's called against Ross. That's his first. And J.R. Smith will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
J.R. Smith.
First free throw, perfect. Able to convert on both free throws. The big new acquisition for the Raptors, Jeff, obviously DeMarre Carroll. What a great year he had for the Hawks last season. He could do a lot of good things for this team.
Absolutely. They needed a starter.
Nice display of extra hustle. James, the jumper. Misses that one.
No question. They've dug themselves a huge hole here in the first half because they haven't been defensively dominant. But the way to get back in the game is contest shots just like that.
Ross against Smith. Wide open for three. The Raptors with control on the rebound. Unable to flip it in. James in possession. To the basket. Right there, and it won't go.
They continue to slice up this defense by getting the ball to the rim. Unfortunately, on that one, it didn't go down.
Big year for the Raptors last year, Jeff. They make the playoffs. They lose a tough first-round series, but they've got some good young talent. Can they take the next step now?
Well, you think about it, Mike. I don't think many people know, unless you're heavily involved in the NBA, what a great basketball city Toronto is. I used to always love going there. Packed houses, vociferous fans that were really into the game. And I like what Dwayne Casey's team stands for. They play hard defense, they play unselfish offense, and they're doing it with a lot of young, hungry players.
The Raptors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. And we have a foul called against Mozgov. And Terrence Ross will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line. And he hits the first free throw.
Shooting 2. Substitutions, Cleveland.
For the Raptors, the young Jonas Valanciunas, he's got a world of potential. It's time for him to start putting up some big numbers, Jeff.
Mike, he's a very capable offensive player. Got good hands. He could score around the bucket. Where he needs to really focus in, as does the whole Toronto team, is how do they improve defensively. Valanciunas has had his difficulties in defending pick and rolls. Like a lot of big guys, he's got to continue to grow in that area.
Not able to hit from downtown.
Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
For the layup, and Jonas Valanciunas with the bucket. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Irving moves into the front court. Irving follows with another shot. That's a 2. And Kyrie Irving with 5 points. And Toronto calling for a timeout. They're in a bit of trouble right now, Jeff.
Easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open, 2 points.
Lowry walks it across.
Where the grill is magic.
Oh, an authoritative dunk.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with a nice dunk.
Two minutes left in the second quarter.
Boy, there's some incredible point guards these days in the NBA, Jeff. And you look at a guy like Kyrie Irving. Is anybody a better ball handler?
Now listen, he is a special player when he's at the top of the floor, either in transition, one-on-one, or in the high pick and roll. The guy has a unique handle. He can get to any spot on the floor he wants, and his greatness has been obscured prior to LeBron James coming back to Cleveland because he wasn't playing in any meaningful games. Now, because of James and Kevin Love being there, they're playing in meaningful games, and we're getting to see all of his talents come to the forefront.
Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Love. Nope, first free throw won't go. He's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Irving against Lowry. From downtown. Off the mark from three. Kyrie Irving's 1 for 3 from the perimeter.
That's a shooting turnover right there. You shot it too quick, had no chance of going in. That's just like a turnover.
Lowry against Irving. He accelerates, tries the reverse layup, won't go.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Irving coming across. Shot blocked by Carroll.
We switch.
Lowry jump shot. Oh, nice rebound by Thompson.
I got him. Here we go.
Making the baseline move. Oh, nice rejection by Carroll. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Raptors ball. Down to a half minute remaining in the first half. Cleveland's up by 16. Fires away from downtown. The Raptors with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Good finish inside. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. Cleveland's up by 14. Your halftime report. Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's got to be excited with how they played in that first half, Jeff. Some excellent offense, strong defense. What's the key in the second half?
Well-balanced game in that first half, and they've just got to continue on with that same mental approach. Play both ends, play every possession, keep playing to win. Don't look at the scoreboard and hope the clock runs out.
Adjusts. And Kevin Love with his 5th rebound. Puts it up from downtown. That three-pointer won't go.
You never know in this league. You just work for 48 minutes. Challenge shots, make it hard on the other team. You can get back in the game.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 35-23. Oh, excellent screen. Oh, he shoots it, gets it to go. Cleveland's shooting 36% from the field here tonight.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
to the basket, flips it up. The layup, no good.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look, just couldn't knock it in.
Irving against Lowry. He shoots. Not able to hit.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
James fires, puts it in. 16-point lead for the Cavaliers.
The assists from number 5, J.R. Smith.
DeRozan's looking for position in the paint. Shot is blocked. Terrific block by James. Valanciunas' shot swatted away. To the reverse. It's good. And LeBron James with 6 points here in the third.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Number 2, Kyrie Irving.
Lowry against Irving. There's the pick. Lowry jump shot. The Raptors with the offensive rebound for another possession. Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 41-25. And now he moves around the defender, gets it to go, and it's an 18-point lead for Cleveland.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
DeRozan against Smith, curling in, gets to the rim. Good work to draw the foul. Toronto's shooting 87% from the line tonight.
First personal foul. Team foul number 1 for the Toronto Raptors. DeMar DeRozan.
First free throw, good.
Substitutions, Toronto. Substitutions, Cleveland.
And DeMar DeRozan with 6 points. 3.5 gone by in the third. Cleveland's up by 16. Backing his man down. Nobody near him. Takes the three. Bang! From downtown. Cleveland's 2 for 8 from beyond the arc.
They've played well the entire night at the offensive end of the floor. They've moved the ball well, and they continue to generate quality shots.
Puts it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 46-29. James the jumper. And it's a 19-point lead for Cleveland. Lowry set to bring it up. Slams it home for 2.
You're down big. How are you going to work your way back into the game? Drive the ball to the basket to get points in the paint and also the chance of getting fouled.
Wide open for 3. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Ross. And Iman Shumpert will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go in the third. And he connects on the first free throw.
Subbing in for Toronto, number 1, Jason Thompson. Stepping in for Cleveland, number 2, Kyrie Irving.
And gets both points from the line. Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 50-31. DeRozan on the drive.
Hey, it's been one of those nights where nothing's been easy for them in the paint. Terrific team defense forcing that miss.
Irving jump shot. Thompson the rebound. Inside. Nails it. And DeMar DeRozan with 8 points.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Irving fires for 3. Can't hit from downtown. Kyrie Irving's 1 for 6 from outside.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
.30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Cavaliers up by 17. Kyrie Irving with the excellent feed. 4 assists in the game.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Ross against Shumpert. Thompson. Quarter winding down, he just flips it up. And that will end the third quarter. The Cavs up by 19. Stay with us as Jeff, big lead as we start the fourth quarter. What's the key to wrapping this up quickly?
Continue to breathe. This other team is a joke. They're showing no signs of life. All you got to do is go out there and go through the motions. My goodness.
Puts it up, deep corner shot. Won't go from three-point range. Kyle Lowry's 2 for 5 from 3 tonight. Puts it in, a 2-pointer. 21-point lead for Cleveland.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Bang! Hits from downtown. He's 1 for 4 from the outside.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Irving against Lowry. Smith fires with 3 on the 24. Smith's unable to knock it down.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 54-38. James is looking to do damage in the paint. Irving fires away. Irving's shot can't get it to go. Lowry bringing it up here. Curls in, out of bounds. Ref says it'll be Raptors ball. Well, coach think it's time for a change. We're going to have some substitutions right now. Lowry for 3. Smith the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. James, as the double team throws in, Kyrie Irving with his 5th assist of the night.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up. to finish with the hammer.
Ross fires with 1 left on the 24. Shot won't go. Gets past the defense. Nice. The Cavs with control on the rebound. Oh, that's finishing strong in traffic.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
There's the perfect pick from three-point land. He sinks it. Toronto's 4 for 14 from long range.
Hey, sometimes the 3 ball just doesn't open up early in the game. They only had a few threes in the first half, but here in the second half, the 3-point shot has opened up and they've knocked it home.
Lowry against Smith. At the rim, the Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. A whistle and a foul called against Lowry. And he'll head to the line again and shoot 2.
Tristan Thompson to the line for 2.
Knocks down the first one.
Substitutions, Toronto.
And he makes them both. Valanciunas fires with 2 on the clock. Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 60-41. Lowry against Irving. Plenty of time. That's a 3-pointer. The Raptors with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Irving into the front court. Moves around the defender to the rim. Knocks it down. A 2-pointer. Kyrie Irving's 3 for 16 from the field.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Lowry against Irving. Lowry for 2. Touch there, not this time. Goes for the 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving with a nice look. LeBron James with 17 points and 3 blocks.
Hey, Mike, that bucket ends at my eyes. I'm out of here. You can carry me the rest of the night.
Lowry jump shot. James the rebound. Irving jump shot. Puts it in. That's a 2-pointer.
Kyrie Irving for 2.
With the wide open look. Puts it in. Toronto's 5 for 17 from 3-point territory. Whistle blows. Timeout here late in the fourth.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the 3 to drop.
Irving against Lowry. Love for 2, shoots away. Able to knock it down. And Kevin Love with 18 points.
The assist from number 2, Kyrie Irving.
Puts it home with a slam. Cleveland's leading Toronto by a score of 69-48. Irving into the front court. Throws it down. What a play.
2 points. The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
Scola fires away for 2. And this one comes to an end. The final score is 71-48. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
Base. I'm the type to win. I'm a word.
Welcome everyone as we get set for tonight's game between the Charlotte Hornets and the Boston Celtics. As we get things started, Jeff, who on the Celtics do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight?
Amir Johnson has the ability to play the 4 or 5 position. He's not a 3-point shooter, but he can make a mid-range shot. He can roll to the rim. And what he knows that he can do on a nightly basis is defend and rebound. That's exactly what the Celtics needed to add to their front court.
And Nicolas Batum with a nice look, sinks it.
That's just a nice layup right there.
The assist from number 15,
The Hornets coming off a frustrating loss in their previous game against Miami. Jeff, they struggle in a lot of areas, but what stood out the most?
You know what I didn't like in the last game? You look at the field goal percentage. Yeah, it was low, but I didn't like the response to the misses. They dropped their heads, their attitudes changed. You can't have an attitude change or a crisis of confidence when you miss in this league. You're a pro, man. Step up and make the next one. They didn't react properly to a poor start, and it cost them.
And the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. It'll be Celtics ball.
That's bad offensive basketball. Yeah, you're moving the ball, but everybody has to know how much time is on the shot clock. There, they lost track of the time, and they had a 24-second violation.
Tough to make your mark in the league when your name is Isaiah Thomas and you follow the Hall of Famer. But this young Isaiah Thomas has really started to become a nice player.
What a story. Last pick of the second round by the Sacramento Kings, and then able to get on the floor and produce. Most second-round picks don't make it in the NBA and certainly don't carve out a rotational role like Thomas has in his first couple years. I've loved watching his development, the enthusiasm he plays with, and this guy can really score the ball. And Mike, when I was thinking about that, what else would you score in basketball?
It's good, and one. He got there late, the foul called against Thomas. And Kemba Walker will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw line.
Unable to connect on the free throw. To the rim. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Zeller. And Demir Johnson will go to the line. He's shooting 57% this season.
No easy baskets, particularly for bad free throw shooters. That's a good foul, smart foul.
First free throw, perfect.
Thomas was named after the Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, but it's because his dad lost a bet. His dad was a huge Laker fan and wanted the Lakers to beat the Pistons in '89. When the Pistons won, he had to name his son Isaiah Thomas, but it turned out okay.
Yeah, what is it about the name Isaiah Thomas that leads to great point guard play? I mean, I never want to compare guys, but the dynamic way that this young man scores the ball is reminiscent of Zeke.
Steve Clifford, your former assistant coach, has to be happy with some of his off-season acquisitions. Nick Batum is a real nice pickup for this team.
Yeah, Batum had a bad year last year, Mike. I think some things got in the way of his focus just on basketball. This guy is a very good all-around player, and I think will have an exceptional year for the Hornets.
A ferocious slam.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Number 15, Kemba Walker.
Nice adjustment. He's fouled. And Jared Sullinger will go to the line for a couple of free throws.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
And he hits the first free throw.
Entering the game for Charlotte, number 25, Al Jefferson.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Isn't it fun to watch Al Jefferson, Jeff? He's a throwback. This guy could have played in the 60s and 70s with his low post game.
He played for Kevin McHale in Minnesota. I think he learned the very best from McHale and is now able to incorporate that. The guy has a variety of moves. He has great footwork, but most of all, Mike, when that ball hits the rim, it falls in for him. He's got great touch.
Johnson's trying to establish some low post position. In the paint, it's good. A two-pointer. 1 point lead for the Celtics.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Williams for 2. And Marvin Williams with a nice play. He's averaging 11 points per game this season. Charlotte is leading Boston by a score of 8-7. There's the whistle, and Demir Johnson will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line here tonight.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Oops, missed the first one. Hey, Jeff, one thing you know when you play the Celtics, that's starting backcourt. They'll get after you defensively. That's got to be tough for opponents.
There's no question. The size, the strength, the defensive IQ, and the toughness of Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley sets a defensive tone. They don't have great defenders in the front court protecting the basket, but what they have is a dynamic backcourt defensively.
Goes to the goal, draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Sullinger. That'll be his first. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
For the Charlotte Hornets, Michael
First free throw, good.
to the line, shooting 2. Into the game for the Boston Celtics, number 41, Kelly Olynyk.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
Two minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Gets in the paint. Bradley for 2, lets it go. The Celtics with the offensive rebound for another possession.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Here's the pick. Fires away for 2. Score the goal and the foul. Marcus Smart picks up his first personal tonight.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
In the last 2 minutes.
Hits the free throw. 3-point play complete. Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 12-10. To the rim. Whistle blows. It's a foul. Al Jefferson picks up his first of the night. And Jared Sullinger will go to the line with under a minute to go in the first quarter.
That's smart, sound, solid basketball, putting a bad free throw shooter to the free throw line instead of allowing him an easy attempt.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
Entering the game for the Charlotte Hornets, number 5, Nicola Batum.
Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Lynn against Bradley. finds a space and takes the wide open three. And Nicolas Batum with the jumper puts it in. He scored 10 points in their previous game against the Miami Heat. Sullinger's looking to set up in the paint. The Celtics with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Rebound handled by Batum. At the buzzer, and it drops. Count the basket. And that's it for the first quarter. The Hornets up by 7. We'll be right back with more Thanksgiving Day basketball here on ESPN after this short break.
Remember, fans of our team,
Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 18-11.
Pizza.
To the basket. Can't bring it home.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Jefferson's trying to get down low. With 2 on the clock from downtown. Smart against Lynn for the layup. Knocks it down for 2. The Celtics down by 5.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Lynn fires with 2 on the 24. Lynn's 2-pointer won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Olynyk from downtown. 3-pointer won't go. Lynn against Bradley. Oh, he slams it through.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Number 1, Courtney Lee.
Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 20-13. Oh, the jump hook knocks it down. That's his first shot of the night.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Zeller's trying for position in the paint. Lynn against Bradley. To the basket, flips it up, and a foul called against the Celtics. That's their first team foul. And Al Jefferson will go to the line and shoot 2.
No easy baskets, particularly for bad free throw shooters. That's a good foul, smart foul.
Substitutions, Charlotte.
You know, Jeff Kemba Walker had that fantastic college career. He's been a good NBA player. Can he get to the next level in such a tough league for point guards?
Well, Mike, the thing I like most about Walker is his competitive spirit. What he has to do is become a more efficient shooter. And without people to stretch the floor, it becomes difficult for smaller guards like Walker. And that's why I think Batum's addition was critical for their success.
Bradley the jumper. And Al Jefferson with the rebound.
He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. And Courtney Lee with a 2-pointer.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
For 3, the wide open shot. Knocks down the jumper. And Marcus Smart with 5 points in the second quarter. And looks like we've got a 20-second timeout.
All right, Jeff, if you're the coach, what do you do here?
When you're using your 20-second timeout, it can be done for different reasons. Here, I think what they're using it for is a quick play to break this run and try to get a well-executed hoop coming out of the timeout.
Jeff, when you look at Kemba Walker, he's barely 6 feet tall. Pretty impressive what he's able to accomplish.
Mike, if you didn't have great competitive spirit, you couldn't overcome his size. But because he's a premier competitor and he has very good ball handling skills, he has found a way in this league.
Olynyk draws the double. He curls. Fires for 2. That's good. And Marcus Smart with 7 points here in the second.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Batum against Turner. And he curls in. Oh, what a block. Whistle sounds out of bounds, so it'll be Hornets ball. Brad Stevens making a few substitutions. It's picked off. Looks to the post. Reverses. And Amir Johnson with a nice shot for 2. He's got 8 points in this matchup. You know, Jeff, Kemba Walker had that spectacular college career, but it didn't come easy for him in the NBA at first.
No, again, when you're a lottery pick, oftentimes you're going to a bad team who has bad habits and isn't talented enough. And so that's what happened to Walker in Charlotte. They weren't good. And so he wasn't good enough to carry a team, to lead a team early on. He has learned, he has grown, and now we're seeing a fine point guard in Kemba Walker.
Lead the jumper. The Hornets with control on the rebound. Draws the foul. It's called against Sullinger. That'll be his second personal. And Cody Zeller will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Stepping in for Boston, number 99, Jay Crowder.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Johnson's looking to operate from down low. Gets the wide open look for 3. The Celtics with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 25-24. The screen is set. Gets to the rim. Sullinger the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. Thomas brings it across. Oh, he beats the defender. Thomas's shot from three-point land, no good. Lee against Turner. Here's the screen. Williams for two, puts it out, able to put it in. And it's a three-point lead for the Hornets.
Once again, you can see why these are the best athletes in the world. Nowhere to go, no time basically left on the shot clock, and he was able to manufacture a great field goal because of his innate ability.
Puts it up, flips it in.
The assist from number 15, Kemba Walker.
Final seconds. And time expires here to end the first half. Charlotte's up by 3. Stay with us for more Thanksgiving Day basketball after the break. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Charlotte's got themselves a lead as we get set to start the third quarter, but this game certainly is up for grabs.
It certainly is, and it's going to take energy and efficiency at both ends of the floor.
Walker against Thomas. Batum on the drive, and he throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength.
Inside, and Isaiah Thomas with the bucket.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Walker against Thomas. Telegraphed that pass for the turnover. Sullinger's looking for position in the paint. Turner against Lee. Johnson. Yep, he hit him. A foul called against Zeller. Boston shooting 62% from the line.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
This is the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting the second. Walker against Thomas. Blows past the defender. Batum fires. Batum's attempt won't go. At the rim, knocks it down. And Amir Johnson with 13 points.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Zeller's looking to do damage in the paint. And that's his 7th rebound of the game. Sullinger fires away. Gets that one to drop. Jared Sullinger with 7 points.
I love back and forth games, tight games, because what you see, Mike, is who has the poise and the precision to execute under the duress of the tight, hotly contested matchups.
Screen set nicely. Batum jump shot. The Hornets, fantastic follow. What a putback.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
To the rim. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. Marvin Williams picks up his second foul of the night. And Evan Turner will go to the line for the first time tonight. Knocks down the first one.
Shooting two.
Oh, he misses the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Walker against Thomas. To the rim. He nails it. That's a two-pointer. And it's a one-point lead for Charlotte.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Tries to fake the up and under. Johnson shot for 2, misses. Lots of room there. Drains the three. And that's the third three-pointer for the Hornets.
And fans from this team must be experiencing deja vu. Why am I speaking French? I don't know, but I am. So seeing how well their team has shot the three, it's just like the last game.
Walker the jumper. Misses the shot. In the paint, Isaiah Thomas with a nice dish.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Number 4, Z.
Walker bringing it up. Quick move to get inside. Lee from downtown with just 1 left on the shot clock. Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 38-36. The two defenders converge. Can't knock it down.
It's hard to pass the ball out of a great double team because you come to their body where they have no room to pivot or create space to throw the ball out of the low post.
Lee against Turner. Lee for 2. Sullinger the rebound. Walker against Thomas for 2. It's good. 4-point lead for the Hornets. And there's a timeout here in the late stages of the third period. Everybody remembers Linsanity when Jeremy Lin played in New York. Since then, it's been an up-and-down career for him. What do you expect from him in Charlotte, Jeff?
Well, I think now the expectations are at the right level for Lin. He's bigger than you expect. I think defensively he has to grow, but Steve Clifford is one of the best coaches in the game and will bring out that defensive intensity from Jeremy.
Chance for a three-point play. Count the basket. And the foul, a block called against Smart.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Able to hit the free throw, and it's a three-point play. Smart against Walker. Olynyk for two, shoots away. Nice finish around the rim.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Jefferson. Turner, the rebound.
Olynyk fires away for two. Converts on the inside.
The assist from number 36, Marcus Smart.
It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Hornets by 3.
Stay with us as we dig in for more Thanksgiving Day basketball after the break. Fourth quarter set to get underway. This one anyone's ball game. What do you look for in the fourth period?
Fourth quarters are about two things, will and skill. And if you got them both, you got a chance.
Ref makes the call. Offensive foul called against Jefferson. Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 43-40. Smart, the jumper. That shot ties it up. What a play.
3 points. The assist from number 0, Avery Bradley.
Jefferson hits for two. 2-point lead for the Hornets.
Basketball is a game of runs. This game has been no exception. It's been back and forth, and it's giving the fans the kind of up and down, back and forth action that keeps them interested.
Smart from outside, a three-pointer. Smart's unable to hit from downtown. Jefferson's looking to set up in the paint, looking to curl in on the reverse. Links off target. Oh, excellent screen. Turner goes to the goal, puts it in to tie the game. Oh, a costly turnover.
What was he thinking on that play? Who was he trying to pass to?
Gets it off. Offensive rebound. Hits the backboard, carries out. That won't go. Both coaches going to the bench right now and making some changes.
Into the game for Boston, number 7, Jared Sullinger.
2 minutes gone by in the fourth, and it's a tie game. Jefferson's trying to get down low. Thrown away.
Are you kidding me? That's the way to protect the basket.
Double team closing in. Turner for two. Hits the shot. And it's a 2-point lead for Boston.
The assist from number 36, Marcus Smart.
There's the pick. Walker on the drive. Knocks it down. Tie game. Bradley against Walker. Sullinger's working down low in the post. Adjusting in the air, and he draws the foul. And Jared Sullinger will go to the line. He's 3 for 4 from the line tonight.
Jared Sullinger, shooting 2.
First free throw, perfect.
Into the game for Boston, number 4, Isaiah Thomas. Subbing in for Charlotte, number 1, Courtney Lee.
Able to convert on both free throws. Walker in possession. Jefferson's trying for position in the paint. Inside. There's no doubt about it. He hit him. It's hauled against Sullinger. And Al Jefferson will go to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the line.
You want to win in this league? No easy baskets. Make them earn it at the free throw line, particularly the bad free throw shooters.
Good recovery, hits the second free throw. Boston's leading Charlotte by a score of 49-48. And now he moves around the defender, and a foul. Al Jefferson picks up his 3rd personal. And Isaiah Thomas will get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
That's really good basketball right there. One of your best free throw shooters draws a foul, now is able to really add on to the lead that they've established in this close game down the stretch.
No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. Blows past his man. Puts it up. Walker's attempt won't go.
You have to make the defense work. That shot bailed the defense out.
Oh, turnover.
They couldn't have picked a worse time to cough it up, Mike.
There's the perfect pick. Walker against Thomas. From way downtown. Knocks it down.
This has turned out to be one of the better games of the season, Mike. They're really getting after each other on both sides of the floor.
Fires away. Unable to flip it in. Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
The assist from number 15, Kemba Walker.
Nice move down the lane. Wide open from downtown. It's, oh, what a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Number 15, Kemba Walker.
To the basket. Off the mark from point-blank range.
You're trying to close out last 2 minutes of a tight game. You can't be giving up those type of shots in the paint.
Here's the pick. A good look for 2. It's good.
2 points.
Charlotte's leading Boston by a score of 57-50. The screen is set. Gets inside. Can't hit.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look.
It's good, and one.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot, and now goes to the free throw line.
Boston Celtics are in the penalty.
And he does it. A three-point play.
A statement.
And Isaiah Thomas will go to the line with under a minute to go here in the fourth. And he hits the first free throw.
Entering the game for Charlotte, number 40, Troy Zeller.
And gets both points from the line. Oh, he goes for the save there. And that's out of bounds off the backboard. 1 minute remains here in the fourth. It's an 8-point game. Get him for the foul. They had to do it. Stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 3. Boston Celtics are in the penalty.
First free throw, good. And Kemba Walker with 15 points. As we wind down this game, timeout called here in the fourth.
Hey, it doesn't look good, but you got to give yourself a chance to win. Last minute of the game, come out of the timeout, get a quick score or get yourself to the free throw line, and then try to knock the ball loose with your pressure defense.
Oh, quick move, gets inside. From downtown, knocks down a huge three.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer. Great looking shot.
No choice there. They had to stop the clock, and they give the foul.
Jay Crowder, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Boston Celtics are in the penalty.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Half a minute remains in the game. The Hornets up by 9. And he puts it down.
4-2.
Had to do it there. They stopped the clock with the foul.
Defensive foul to number 4, Isaiah Thomas. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 5, Boston Celtics.
Knocks down the first one. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lets it go. And this one ends here. The final score is 66-57. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
Burn your brain with a broke.
Welcome to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. It's a Thanksgiving Day special here on ESPN as we get set for the Wizards, looking for the win on the road against the Brooklyn Nets. As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Nets?
You've got to prepare for the backcourt. Everyone knows about the speed of John Wall. What they often don't concentrate on is the greatness of Bradley Beal. The ability to shoot it deep, to attack the rim, to impact the game on the backboard. I love the potential of Bradley Beal.
2 points.
The Nets
Coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Toronto. Jeff, they struggle in a lot of areas, but what stood out the most?
One effort defense will not stand up over time. And that's what they gave in their last loss. They gave one effort defensively. So they did some good things, but then they stopped. It's got to be multiple effort. It's got to be one thing to the next. And that is so important when you're guarding the three. And because they made just that one effort, they gave up open three-pointer after open three-pointer, and it cost them.
Morris, the jumper, hits the three. A huge shot from downtown.
Now that's perfect right there. You're watching a great shooter, like a great artist, go to work. Beautiful form, finish, and follow through.
A couple of years ago, the Brooklyn Nets were talking about going far in the East. They've had to readjust a little bit, Jeff. How's this team going to be without the likes of Darren Williams?
Well, it's a different team, obviously, Mike, and a big priority is to cut the amount of money that they're spending. And so, even though they re-signed Brook Lopez,
Puts it in and draws the foul. Brook Lopez picks up his first.
oh my, that is a big-time finish right there. Finishing through contact for the possible three-point play with a hammer dunk.
And he misses that one free throw. The Wizards
Coming off a very impressive win in their previous game against Atlanta. Jeff, they did a lot of good things. What impressed you the most?
They were in the zone last game. I mean, when you shoot the ball that well from deep, it's hard to lose. They were absolutely on fire, and because of that, they got the victory.
strong finish at the rim.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Jack on the drive, shoots it for two. And Jarrett Jack with the nice look, sinks it. He's averaging 12 points per game this season. Wall moves into the front court.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
With one left on the clock. Wall shot misses for two.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Brooklyn's leading Washington by a score of 9-7. That's good for two. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
Boy, when you play Washington, you've got to be ready for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. As a coach, Jeff, how do you handle Wall and Bradley Beal?
A perfect fit together for the Wizards. You talk about Bradley Beal's jump shooting, playing off John Wall's terrific speed and penetration. And then Beal's a good rebounder, and he too is an excellent defender. So they've got it covered at the offensive end and at the defensive end.
Here's the screen. Beats his man to the rim. And John Wall with a nice play.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
To the basket. And Brook Lopez with the two-pointer. Timeout call. They need a 20.
All right, what kind of strategy might be at play here?
Many times you wait to use your 20-second timeouts until late in the game. You can advance the ball under 2 minutes to the hash mark. That allows you to take a quick timeout, get a good set play drawn up, and come out and get a good opportunity to score a bucket that is in need.
Washington. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushes pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
And Jarrett Jack with a nice shot for two.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Wall walks it across. Nene for two, lets it go. And Nene with the bucket. He scored 19 points in their previous game against the Atlanta Hawks. Up another shot. Jack's jump shot won't go.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
For the layup, there's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And Nene will get to shoot at the free throw line. He's shooting 58% from the line this season.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Thaddeus Young.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To the basket, flips it up, not able to score.
Hey, that's good offense right there. But if they don't convert those easy shots, their lead will evaporate.
Screen set nicely. Shoots for 3. And John Wall with the play from way downtown. Jack against Wall. At the buzzer. So that'll end the first quarter. The Nets down by 2.
We'll be right back with more Thanksgiving Day basketball here on ESPN after this short break. One of those games where it seems every shot is falling. Now, what are the coaches saying at this point, Jeff? They can't be happy about the defensive play.
I'm not sure it's bad defense, Mike. I just think it's superior offense. Great shot making by both teams. Yes, they have to play a little bit better defense, but let's appreciate the offense.
And we have a foul called against McCollum. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, perfect. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 21-17. Curling in. Hollis Jefferson against Oubre. Hollis Jefferson fires as the shot clock expires.
2 points.
Sessions coming across. Gets to the rim. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul, called against McCollum. Picks up his second foul, and Nene will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
That's smart, sound, solid basketball, putting a bad free throw shooter to the free throw line instead of allowing him an easy attempt.
So he hits the first and misses the second. For 3. The Nets with the offensive rebound for another possession.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backboard. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
Puts it up. Misses that one. Karasev's rejected. Hollis Jefferson against Oubre. He puts it up. The Nets with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Nice touch at the basket. Sessions on the drive. Inside. Can't finish.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Karasev forced to shoot, and he does.
And they need a timeout here. It's called.
The Wizards down by 1.
Looks like some substitutions going to be made now for the team.
Number 11, Brooke Lopez. Subbing in for Washington, number 1, Jared Dudley.
Smothering defense, and he gets the shot up. It's good. A 2-pointer. And Nene with 8 points.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Karasev jump shot.
The Nets with control on the rebound.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Brooke Lopez.
And he hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Brooklyn's leading Washington by a score of 25-24. To the fadeaway. And that won't go. Goes to the reverse. Knocks it down. That's a 2-pointer. Brooke Lopez is 2 for 3 from the field.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Nene for 2. Puts it up. Gets it to go. And Nene with 5 points in the second quarter.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Sessions set to bring it up. Nice off-balance shot. No good. Brooklyn's leading Washington by a score of 27-26. At the rim, that's a 2. Washington's shooting 61% from the field.
You want excitement? You want to see a game go back and forth where the lead changes often in a game. You have that here tonight. This is one fascinating game.
Jack bringing it up here. Lopez is working hard, trying to back down his opponent to the rim. And a foul is called. Nene picks up his first personal of the night. And Brooke Lopez will go to the line with under 2.5 minutes to go in the second.
Brooke Lopez Shooting
off the mark on the first free throw. And Brook Lopez with 7 points. Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and a leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John Wall. He came into a horrifically bad team, and he persevered through some tough times. And those tough times have made him stronger as a player and as a leader.
Nope, first free throw won't go. Knocks down the second after he misses the first. Jack against Wall.
2 minutes left in the
Turnover forced by Beal. To the rim. Right there, and it won't fall.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff, and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
Jack against Wall. Lets it go, and a nice finish at the basket.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Dudley looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team, gets it to go. Pretty hook shot. Jared Dudley with 5 points.
Not letting this opportunity slip by to correctly execute the 2-for-1 is critical when behind.
In the paint, and Brook Lopez with the nice look, sinks it.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Wall against Jack. Down into the lane, counted, and the foul. Blocking called against Lopez. And John Wall will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play. Knocks down the free throw, and that completes the three-point play. Curls in, tries the reverse layup. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. The Nets down by 4. Welcome back to the Barclays Center for the second half, which is just about underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Brooklyn's in another close ball game. The second half, but they did some nice things in that first half.
They're down, but they're in good position. I like what they did defensively in establishing a tone going into the second half.
Puts it in. John Wall's 5 for 6 from the field. Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 40-34. Lopez against Gortat. Goes to the goal. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Morris. And Brook Lopez will go to the line. He's 3 for 4 from the line here tonight.
For Brooklyn, Brook Lopez to the line.
Oops, missed the first one.
He's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Wall into the front court. Wide open for three. Lopez the rebound. Jack fades for two. Can't hit.
Brooklyn's just not set the right tone defensively. They're getting absolutely obliterated on that end of the floor.
Misses.
I'm disappointed. This type of defense is not championship caliber winning defense in the second half of a close game.
Oh, excellent screen. Hollis Jefferson fires with 2 on the clock.
4-2.
Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 42-37. Wall against Jack. Dudley jump shot. Knocks down a three-pointer. Jared Dudley with 10 points and 1 assist.
Washington showing so much confidence with the three-point shot. It's a big reason for their lead.
Jack against Morris for 2. Jack shot misses the mark.
Poise and precision will get you a better quality shot than that. That's a bailout shot. That's a, I'm going to try to get us back in and be a hero type of shot.
The assist from number 2, John Wall.
Jack into the front court. Nobody near him. Takes the 3. Young's long-range jumper won't go.
A wide open miss. But those are the type of shots they're going to have to keep creating and start making to work their way back into this game.
Can't knock it down.
This defensive effort tonight is not going to get it done.
Hollis Jefferson jump shot. Hollis Jefferson's unable to hit the 3.
I continue to see solid defense. It's the same defense that got in the lead. That type of defense will keep the lead for them.
Number 2, John Wall.
Wide open for 3. Dudley the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. Wall against Young. Throws it down. A 9-0 run for the Wizards. And Brooklyn calls a timeout. Boy, do they need to talk it over.
The coach could see the run was impacting the game. A solid timeout to break the momentum.
McCullough's looking to operate from down low. Jack against Wall.
Number 15, Donald Sloan.
Lopez on the drive. Weaves his way to the basket. It's good. And Brook Lopez with 14 points.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
There's the pick. Wall against Jack. Has to put it up. Shot clock winding down. Marcin Gortat with a perfect delivery. He's averaging 17 points per game this season.
He's a special player because he can create something out of nothing late in the shot clock. Here, well defended, jump shot, but he still has the ability to put it in the basket.
The assist from number 30, Thaddeus Young.
The two defenders swarm and march in Gortat with a nice play.
Once again, you can see why these are the best athletes in the world. Nowhere to go, no time basically left on the shot clock, and he was able to manufacture a great field goal because of his innate ability.
Jack against Morris, blocked by Wall. Bad pass taken away there by Jack. To the rim. Gets it to go. And Jarrett Jack with 8 points. And we're going to have a timeout. The Wizards up by 11.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Oh, nice looking drop step there. Gortat can't get it to go.
He's a great shooter, but he could have driven the ball into the paint and made a play for his teammates.
The Nets with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Good finish inside. There's the perfect pick. In count of it goes. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. The Nets down by 9. As we head to the 4th quarter, still plenty of time, but what an uphill climb they have.
They do. Now, deficits of this nature have been overcome, but it doesn't happen often, and it usually starts in the first couple minutes of this 4th quarter. They've got to put a dent quickly into this lead.
Fires with 2 on the 24. Ramon Sessions with his 3rd assist of the night.
Ramon Sessions.
Moves around the defender. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty.
4-2.
Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 57-50. Takes another shot. Nunez unable to hit. McCullough's looking for position in the paint. Hollis Jefferson against Sessions. For 3 with 1 on the clock. Won't go from outside the arc.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Hollis Jefferson fires, unable to flip it in. Driving baseline. Gets inside. Fades for 2. Shot no good. Nene fires away. That shot won't go.
It's all about making your teammates better. And the way you make them better is to give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
First free throw, good.
Into the game for the Washington Wizards, number 2, John Wall. Into the game for the Nets, number 11, Brook Lopez.
And gets both points from the line. Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 59-50. Adjusts the shot. The whistle and a foul called against Beal. Brooklyn's shooting 66% from the line in tonight's game.
Foul number 1 for Brooklyn. Brook Lopez shooting
And he connects on the first free throw.
Subbing in for the Wizards, number 13,
And he makes them both. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. Brooklyn's down by 7. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near it. No good from downtown.
This is the type of offense in the second half that wins. Create open shots. They missed this one, but if they continue to get the same looks, they're going to win the game.
There's the double team. Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Hollis Jefferson fires for 3. Gortat the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game. And he Euro steps his way to the basket, puts it up and in. What a play from John Wall.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Gets a good look. Oh, sinks the two-pointer.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. Great. It was just a better shot.
He's all alone for 2. Nails it. They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout. What's the thinking here?
Listen, sometimes a full timeout is used just to try to get your best players some rest. You may not have any technical adjustments. You may not have any set plays you want to go to, but it's just to get your team some rest so you don't have to substitute. Sometimes those bench players stink and you don't want to use them. You don't want to use them, so you just want to get your best players some rest.
And Thaddeus Young will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
for the Brooklyn Nets.
Knocks down the first one.
Shooting 2.
Gortat the rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. For 2. Beal's shot off target.
That's just not good enough. That's too quick. He's a great shooter, but he's not a great shooter shooting low percentage shots.
Fires away for 2. He says no, but the ref says foul. Call against Porter. Picks up his first personal. And Brook Lopez will go to the line with under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. First free throw, perfect. And Brook Lopez with 20 points. Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 65-57. Howard dribble with the drop step. Wall against Jack. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Here's the pick. Strong to the goal. Oh, what a pretty shot from Thaddeus Young.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Wall against Jack. Attacks the basket. Won't go on the adjusted attempt. And a timeout taken.
When you're down this amount with a minute or so left in the game, you need to come out and get a quick strike at the basket. Attack the rim, try to get to the free throw line, or draw the defense to you and get the wide open three. And once you score, you have to force a turnover. You have to get your defense immediately set and get into your pressure.
Thaddeus Young, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2, Brooklyn Nets.
So they get the clock to stop with the foul.
Defensive foul to number 30, Thaddeus Young. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3, Brooklyn Nets are in the penalty.
And he hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Washington's leading Brooklyn by a score of 69-59. For the steal.
That's the last thing they needed right there, Mike. A critical mistake.
Puts it up for 2. Field shot won't go.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
The assist from number 24, Monte Hollis Jefferson.
And that's it. Time runs out. The final score is 69-61. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.